Alright, here I am. Here I am. Here I am, streaming again. Whoop whoop, whoop whoop. It's been a hot minute since I've streamed. I know. I've been playing this game non-stop. How is everybody doing? Salty, what the fuck? I'm still in class? Dude, just drop out. Raise your hand and be like, gotta go watch Twitch, professor. And then your professor will be like, totally understandable. Also, I'm dripped out. Check me out. Check out this drip. Wait, let me get the light to catch me. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the drip. Are we progressing the story today? Yes, we are. That's actually why I wanted to play this. I've been playing the game and just grinding and doing missions. This is my star rank currently. I have 3 more stars until I get everything. Also, my Pokemon are insanely overleveled now. Yeah. Sorry about that. I've just been I've been enjoying playing this game. It's quite addicting. Let me just turn my mic a bit. Ha, I'm a higher rank than you. Well, I'm only in the 3rd area of the game. You have to remember. You've only done 2 Frenzied Pokemon too, Lamau? Yeah. Check out my level 70 Empoleon. Check that out. Also, 3 of these Pokemon are alphas, so this is my full team now. I even got Cleavor. I forgot if I evolved him on stream or not. But yeah, I got Cleavor. He looks really cool. Again, for people just joining, I'm only in the 3rd area of the game. I've been grinding, let's just say an insane amount in between streams. Hey, Salty, question, is the game for Friendlock, what is the game for Friendlock Season 3 decided? I vote Soul Silver. Well, it doesn't really matter what you vote, I'll be honest with you. Oh shit, Stantler. I gotta go get this. Stantler outbreak. But, yeah, no, the game's already been decided, I'm just not saying what it is until we do it. I still need to finish uploading the Friendlock season finale on the main channel of season 2. I haven't done that yet. Low key, chat, for those who are here and those who are watching the VOD. The Friendlock season finale is already done. I'm just waiting on uploading it for a couple of reasons. Given the amount of money that was spent making this entire series, gotta secure myself a sponsorship for that last episode, because why not, you know, I worked really hard editing this. Also, it's like the longest Friendlock episode on the main channel, like the longest single Friendlock episode, so. But in the meantime, don't worry, I'm not slacking. I'm actually editing other videos so that, like, a bunch of them can go up. Yeah, I'm gonna turn down the volume on my end a little bit. It's a little bit too loud, I can't think. Longer than your usuals? Yeah, it's, I don't think it matters if I say the actual length. It's like 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's like the longest single episode. That's even longer than the Season 2, first episode. So it's essentially like 2 episodes in one. I was thinking about splitting it into 2 episodes, but then I thought that was lame. So I didn't do that. Also, is it confirmed that we aren't best of... We aren't... I'm not sure what this comment is saying. I think it's asking me if there's gonna be a best of 2021. Yeah, eventually. It's just not really on the... It's not really my top priority at the moment. My top priority is getting out new videos that aren't necessarily Pokemon related. Okay, so here is where the outbreak is. I'm gonna sneak down... So I learned a couple of things in between streams. So one... God damn it. You picked the wrong motherfucker to mess with. Look at this. Look at this. You picked the wrong person to fuck with. I don't know what just happened to me, but okay. Oh, Colonel Butter, thank you for the subs. Also, I just realized that my music is off. I like grinding in this game without the music on, so I can put on like Spotify. There we go. There's the music. I'll turn it up just a little bit. But yeah. I started following because of the Have You Heard About series. I want to see more of that. Well, you may or may not enjoy upcoming projects then. I'll just say that. I think a lot of you guys are probably new, or if you're not new, you're probably wondering like, yo, where's that Have You Heard About series, dude? Like, we love that series. I actually stopped making that for a while because it was just such a pain in the ass to like edit. I'll try to make the explanation brief because I know that there's plenty of people that weren't around when I originally said this. But essentially, Have You Heard About, whenever we record it, I use like 4 different audio tracks, and pretty much nobody knew how to use a mic properly. I knew because like I do voice acting, like I can level my mic pretty easily, but Gerber and Pasty sadly did not, and that led to a lot of like, I had to like raise their volume and lower their volume, and it just got insane, and it just like was not worth the effort. So I wanted to try some other content where it was easier. And stuff like Friendlock, I record everybody's audio all together over Discord, so it's a lot easier for me to level that because it's only one audio track, if that makes sense. When I was making Friendlock consistently, I just, at a certain point, I just stopped being happy with it. I was just like, I don't like this anymore. So then I stopped. But that's not to say that I didn't like this series. I just, like, the creation process was so draining. So I was like, I'm gonna take a break and do some other stuff and kind of rethink everything. Okay, you wanna fight? Fuck you. Yeah, did Friendlock for a year. To be fair, I did like Have You Heard About for a year too. When I get like invested into a series, when I like enjoy it and people seem to receive it well, then I just do it because it's like, okay, I can keep doing this. That being said though, I am tired of Friendlock. So after season 2 ends, we're taking a break and I'm gonna try some new ideas for videos. And some old ideas, which is what I'm going to be getting into now. I cannot confirm nor deny that I am working on more Have You Heard About videos, and I'm trying to make them a more consistent thing. I don't want to promise anything, because I feel like if I promise something, like, something bad will happen, and I'll lose progress or whatever, but there's a video I've been editing, literally, I edited yesterday. Just so you don't turn into a PokeTuber. Yeah, yeah, huge Friendlock break would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I actually put out stuff beyond just Pokemon content. Sadly, though, there is a couple more Pokemon videos that are already done that I'm just, like, waiting on. Like the Friendlock season finale and the Clay's Over Party thing, and, like, one more, I think, Pokemon Snap. Because I never uploaded that, and I was like, oh shit, I have this. Should upload this. Also, probably Legends Arceus videos, 1 or 2, you know, I gotta, it's the hip new thing. But there's gonna be other videos beyond that. I have a couple that I'm really happy with. More weirder video concepts is more your forte. Yeah, no, I have a lot of really, I've been like brainstorming ideas for the past like year and a half for like other like non-Pokemon videos, and I think I came up with a couple of bangers. Your health and well-being are not important. Your life has zero purpose. You should kill yourself now. I'm, I'm sorry. I know that that's a reference to, oh my god. We were referencing him the other stream, that streamer that, like, tells people to kill themselves, low tier god. Honestly, if somebody told me that in earnest and phrased it like that, I probably would still laugh. That's just such a weird way to tell somebody to kill themselves. Like, I feel like the act of telling somebody to kill themselves, like, if anybody told me, like, yo, Derek, you really need to kill yourself, I'd be like, yo, man, same. Felt that one, fam. For realsies. Kill you ourself. But, yeah. Oh, also, speaking of, so, like I said, I have some, let me talk to Laviton. Were you inspired to make the Friendlock by Wayne Radio TV? I don't know if, like, directly inspired, but, like, I'm a fan of Wayne. Like, I didn't watch, like, Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware and be like, what if it was Pokemon? Like, I was just, like, brainstorming ideas for videos at, like, 4 AM. That's like, people, I've seen people lump the Friendlock in with, like, Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware, and, Snapcube's real-time fan dubs. Which I think is cool, but, like, I mean, I guess, like, in tone, they are all kind of, like, similar. Let me see, can I pull up my notepad of, like, all my video ideas? I kind of want to see if I can say some of them without spoiling too much. Because I don't know when any of these ideas are going to happen, or if they're going to happen, but, like, they are interesting. Let me see. Because I feel like, yeah, there's only like 255 of you guys here. So who cares? Oh, so I came up with this idea a very long time ago. I wanted to do a history. This is really out of my wheelhouse. This is like nothing like any content I've ever made before. But I wanted to make a scripted video about, like, you know that thing with Star Wars where it's like, who shot first, Han or Greedo? And I wanted to go over every iteration of that specific scene and, like, measure who shot first the most times, and then just definitively say that that person shot first because they shot first in the most iterations. And I got a little bit into the research of that video a while ago, and that was really fun to research. That sounds fucking stupid. That's exactly why I want to do it. It seems like just such a time waster. I found out that there's actually a version of the scene that's a pop figure. You can buy Han Shot Greedo as a pop figure. And, like, when I say every iteration of this, I mean literally every fucking iteration. Like, I even went over, like, whenever they reference it in, like, lyrics of songs. So, like, in the Star Wars Connect game, they reference Han shooting first in, like, a song, so I counted that. So shit like that. I wanted to do a video called, and I quote, why Dark Gary from Nintendo Week is quite possibly the greatest fictional character of all time. If you guys know who Dark Gary is in Nintendo Week, if you don't, get cultured. Watch Nintendo Week. Nintendo Week was this old show, like, back when I had a Wii. I guess I should explain context. When I first bought a Wii, they had, like, a thing called, like, the Wii channel, or, like, the Nintendo channel, and when you went on it, it had a bunch of, like, Nintendo promo videos and stuff, and every week or so, there'd be a new Nintendo Week video, and it would feature these two people, like, Gary and Melissa, maybe? I forget what her name is. But they would just, like, go over new upcoming Nintendo releases and, like, interview developers who worked on the games, or, like, third-party releases coming out, and, like, go over them. Allison, her name was Allison, so Gary and Allison. And for some reason, Nintendo Week had, like, lore. So, like, Nintendo Week was, I guess, the predecessor to Nintendo Minute, if you know what Nintendo Minute is. Which also recently ended. But Nintendo Week went on for a while, and I watched it, like, every week. Because I was a stupid kid, and I had nothing else better to do. Like, streaming services were not a thing yet. So, I legit got into that when it was at its peak. Yeah, nobody talks about Nintendo Week anymore. I want to see more people talk about it and, like, meme it. Because, like, there's... Like, Gary from Nintendo Week is a very memeable character. And it makes me sad that, like, nobody knows who he is. So I wanted to, like, do a video talking about him. Dark Gary is like a doppelganger to one of the hosts of Nintendo Week named Gary. And Dark Gary was made as a joke character for when Metroid Prime 3 was coming out. Because they were like, oh, it's like Dark Samus, so like there's a Dark Gary. And it's just Gary with a sweatshirt. And for some reason he became a fan favorite, so he kept returning to like be in like videos and shit and like interview people and talk about games. And it was literally just Gary, but he's like imagine this is Gary. Hi, I'm Gary. And then this is Dark Gary. Hi guys, I'm Dark Gary. And after Allison, like Gary and Allison were the hosts of the show, but eventually Allison ended up leaving. So then Gary was the only host. But fear not, we have another person that could fill in the slot of host. Dark Gary. That's right, Gary hosted the show as himself twice via 2 different characters. So Gary and Dark Gary hosted Nintendo Minute for a pretty sizable amount of time together. Oh, also, I realized this. If you see the blinking, the like brightness blinking, it is not my capture card. I found that out. It is the game itself. For some reason, whenever it gets like darker out, the game will just blink sometimes. I'm sorry if that's annoying. I cannot change it, sadly. That is the game itself. For a while, I thought that it was my capture card, but it is not. So yeah, Gary and Dark Gary hosted Nintendo Week, and I wanted to make a video about that. Let me see if I can find any recent ideas. Oh, this is my old video idea playlist. Playlist? What the fuck am I talking about? Here, I need to like... Where is it? Oh, my video to-do list. That's what I was looking for. Oh, I wanted to do a retrospective on DS Download Play. Do you guys remember that? DS Download Play is like... Because I wanted to talk about it because recently Nintendo's been doing some pretty anti-consumer things. And it's been pissing me off, so I wanted to like do a video and be like, hey, Nintendo's been pretty anti-consumer, but remember that time that they were like super pro-consumer? That they made it so you didn't even need the game to play with somebody? Like, wasn't that insane? Could you even imagine? Yeah, you got to play... Like, what I loved about DS Download Play is, like, a lot of the games, like, for example, Mario Kart, specifically, it didn't even feel like you were missing out, because you got to play as Shy Guy, which you can't normally play as in the main game. Like, it almost felt like you got access to, like, a secret character by playing with your friends via DS Download Play. Okay, so funny thing about this, when I was grinding in between streams, I found out that you can, like, glitch past this. Like, if you go in the normal way, you're forced into a cutscene. But if you hate life, oh, no, I can do it. I did it off stream. It takes a little bit of elbow grease. Actually, wait, hold up. There we go. There we go. And now we're in. We're in before the game is supposed to let us in here. Yes, Skyrim strats. So now I'm gonna loop around, and I'm gonna see if it fucks up the cutscene. I already caught some Magmars off stream because of this. Yeah, I'm gonna save just in case it fucks something up. It'd be funny if, like, the game actually fucked up, but it probably won't. Nope, yeah, normally. It was just a little bit weird. Ooh, Fire Spit Island is certainly hot enough to feel a sweat bath, isn't it? And now we've got ghosts and bandits to deal with on top of the heat. Your Pokemon are pretty high level, Salty? That's because I've been, like, grinding off stream and doing side quests the entire time I wasn't streaming. That poor Growlithe. I don't dare imagine what those bandits are going to do to him now. Yeah, level 70 Empoleon. I don't want to do any of this. There we go. Oh, you guys should see how I grind in this game. It's like mind-numbing. I'll show you later. Like, I was on a Discord call while I was grinding in this game and, like, trying to complete the Pokédex, and people were like, I literally can't watch this, it hurts my head. Like, it literally hurt to watch. Come on, evolve already. We've done our homework. Any Pokemon gutsy enough to come to this lava trap is supposed to evolve, so get on it already. You will become stronger, like it or not. Growl. Look, the pest again. Stand back, sisters. I'll take care of him. Go, Obama Snow. Smash this fool to pieces. Oh. Oh, you poor girl. I am so sorry for what's about to happen. What level is your Obama Snow? $35? Oh, shit. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can switch out. Yo, check this shit out. Hyper Beam. No! You're not supposed to avoid it. It's like the opposite. That was a critical? Okay, Hyper Beam. Look at that. Oh. Feels so good. You know, it's actually pretty fucked up. I think going forward, I'll put away my alpha Pokemon that I've caught, and I'll just use the ones that I have. I'm still a little bit over level, but not enough. Just because I heard the final boss of this game is supposed to be pretty hard, and I feel like I'm just gonna blaze through it. I feel like this is just unfair. Hey, why'd you bring an ice-type Pokemon to a fire volcano? Did you say Obama Snow subconsciously, or was that on purpose? Subconsciously. I for sure thought I said Obama Snow, but Obama Snow, I probably said. Obama Snow. Okay. Hyper Beam. Man, this was supposed to probably be like a pretty tough battle. But no. No Nuzlocking this? I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a standard Nuzlocke in the future. I don't know yet. Do I get to fight you, finally? Yeah, let's go. The Bandit Charm. I don't think I've ever fought her before. Oh, bro, I'm sorry. This is not gonna go well for you. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. Special wild Pokemon are level 50 and above in this area. Yeah, I caught this Empoleon at level 69. It was an alpha Pokemon and I just caught it. You can really cheese this game if you try hard enough. What a disgrace. I mainly just wanted to stream this game because I promised I'd do story on stream, and I was tired of grinding in the same 3 areas. Obama Snow, smash that runt. Oh, he's cute. Please stop, you cannot beat such foes. I'm sorry, the way that she just has her mouth open. She mouth breather moment. I thought you were waiting with little Growlithe. I was, but then he jumped into the ocean without warning and swam all the way here. Yo, that Growlithe is... I like that Growlithe. That's an OP Growlithe. Into the ocean, but he was terrified of the ocean after it swallowed up the former lord. His own father. I don't know if you guys saw that, but like she looked like she had 0 brain cells. Like her neurons just went dark for a split second. Aroo! Huh? Bow wow? Oh, is it evolving? Oh! Wow! Look at that. Looks like he finally found his courage. The late Lord's child, he's evolved! His true bravery lay not in crossing the sea, but finding strength to face hardship head on. Is this the first time that, like... Is this the first time that, we've seen, like, a Pokemon evolve in, like, a cutscene like this? In a game? Ah, man, who opened up the Sky Bussy? Oh shit. Oh, it's a frenzy. He's a frenzied noble now. Uh-oh, sisters. That's not the tea. What? Helena, stay back. Aroo. Grah. What's happened to him? Strange lightning hit him. He's become frenzied, just like the other nobles. Oh, this is exactly what I didn't want to come to the island. I like this game. Cutscenes are kind of mid, but like, I like this game. Just a awful mutt ruined everything. Enough of this, sisters. We leave this place. We won't be making any living without our lives. Hey, wait, this is all your fault. We'll probably see them again. We're fair game for Arcanine. Come on, Derek, we should hurry. No, I gotta throw sand at this Arcanine. No, I don't want to leave. I want to come back. You're going to do about Growlithe, I mean Arcanine. That dear little Pokemon is my responsibility. As his warden, it is my duty to protect him. With everything I have. How did she know that Growlithe evolved into Arcanine? She wasn't there. Messenger pigeons? Messenger Starly? I'll do it. We'll need to... Oh, do we have to do a quest to make the bombs? No, just give them to me. Summon Pokemon you carry, yeah, whatever. Special method of dealing with them, we can make bombs, pouches containing a mix of the Lord's favorite foods to throw at them. It's from a safe distance, right? Isn't that right, Derek? That's me. Holy shit, I wish this game had a mail system. Oh, that'd be sick. I could send, like, threatening messages to my friends. A Wingull just drops it off. I don't want to have to gather these materials. Can you just let me fight Arcanine, please? Okay. Okay, yes, I can just fight Arcanine. Cool. That's what I wanted. Please let me know when you feel prepared to try to quell Lord Arcanine's frenzy. Is there any way to change the picture here? Or is it always just stuck as like the default? No. That sucks. Why would you even have the picture there then? I don't want to see my default face. I have drip. Look at me. This was not cheap. The fact that there's no co-op in this game makes no sense. I have no idea how co-op would work. It'd be cool if they could figure it out, but I don't know. I kind of like co-op in the overworld only, I mean, Salty. Still don't know how they would make that work without the game, like, lagging out. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna do this Arcanine with just bombs. Yeah, but it's clear his frenzy causing him to suffer greatly. Yeah, whatever. I'll calm him down. I heard that a lot of my friends were having trouble with this boss fight. Damn, that's sick. Wow, it's big. Oh shit, wrong button. Oh. Yeah, apparently my friend Gabby was having trouble with this. Let's see if I can do this in one go so I can shame him. The amount of invincibility frames that you get with this dodge is, like, insane. Look at that! Oh my god! Oh, I'm not even hitting him. Oh shit. No, I'm not gonna do that. This is a lot more challenging than the other ones, I would say. Because I think it's just... there's limited movement space. Got me again with that one. Oh shit, it's getting me hard. How do I stop this from being on fire? I can't stop it. I can't move over there. Am I just stuck here? What? I can't... It's gonna kill me, isn't it? Oh shit, oh shit. Ow! Okay. No, I'm okay. Killed me. I can see why people are having trouble with this now. Salty got the bad RNG, oh no. Okay, I get it, tutorial. Yes, restart the battle. You weren't able to shame Gabby. I guess I can't shame Gabby because I died once. I mean, Gabby probably used the battle mechanic, which, you know, I can still call him out for, because I'm doing this with no battling because I'm so good. Okay, so I have to dodge away from the middle when he jumps like that. It's a pretty predictable cycle of moves, it's just you can get fucked by RNG. No, fuck you. Oh, shit. Okay, so that was my fault. I'm doing pretty good, though. Here comes the flames that I can't go walk over. Ah, ow. Okay, I gotta end this quickly. I don't want him to use the big attack again. Oh, shit. Shit. No, 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 don't go over there. I can't hit you from over there. Yeah, okay, here we go. And we're done. It left, but we're done. Why are you letting your little brother play? Joke's on you, chat. I don't have a little brother. I ate him in the womb. Like a shark? Sharks do that? Sharks eat each other in the womb? That would be your twin? Well, it's not anything anymore. Okay. I did not actually eat my twin in the womb. Just for clarification. I'm one of a kind. Damn, chat is like bussin' today. You guys are like so many messages, I can't even read them. I can see why people... I remember people saying that they did not like evolved Arcanine's... I mean, evolved Arcanine? Like, they did not like Arcanine's design, the Hisuian form. It's kind of growing on me, but I would have liked to see it with the white fur. If that makes sense. Hey, first stream I can watch. Oh, that's pretty cool. Stop. Go home. Fold your clothes. Remember when Arcanine was like kind of a pseudo-legendary in Gen 1 for a little bit? I kind of like how they brought that back a little bit because he's like, oh, he's like a noble. So he's kind of still like kind of a big deal. Pokemon retcon stuff all the time. Remember when like Rotom was like a one-of-a-kind thing, you could only get one, and now it's like, fuck, he's everywhere. I don't mind because I like Rotom, but like, it's so weird. And there's like multiple Mewtwo? At that point, why are you calling it Mewtwo? The next Mew should be like Mew 3. What the hell's wrong with you? Now all will be well, you're strong, far stronger than me in fact. Remember when Porygon was the thing? Yeah, they actually took Porygon out. They actually took him out of all games because he was bad, and Game Freak was like, this Pokemon never existed, they just take him out of every single game. Never seen again. Anyway, when we get back to the ranch, I should show you guys my Porygon that I caught. He was too pointy. Man, it would have been really funny if Game Freak just took a Pokemon out of the games permanently. Like, not like... I guess... You know, it's funny I'm saying that because they did that in Sword and Shield. They did that with a lot of Pokemon. But I mean, like, permanently. Like, they just... One day they were like... Cascoon? That Pokemon never existed. Dunsparce? What are you talking about? Never existed. Who's Dunsparce? I like Dunsparce better because, like, he has no evolution. So, yeah, you could really just take him out and never put him back in. Man, fuck this Pokemon in particular. Dunsparce is a good lad, though. No, dude, I love Dunsparce. Dunsparce is, like, one of my favorite Pokemon. Just based off how doofy it looks. And the fact that it has almost no love, like, nobody likes it. That's how I feel about Trubbish, too. The cry of the previous Lord Arcanine earlier? Oh, how odd. I certainly didn't. Bitch, listen with your ears. Okay, I want to get a new ride Pokemon. I'm not going to be streaming too long today, but I do want to get a new ride Pokemon at the very least. And access to a new area, maybe? The snow area? I think the snow area is next, right? There's 2 more areas. Yeah, Irida sucks. Lord of the Isles. Wait a second. Do you guys hear this music? This sounds like it would be perfect in like a Wii menu. Like, this sounds like Wii music. You know what I mean? Am I insane? Like the Wii Shop channel? It kind of slaps. Nah, I like it. It's very chill. What about the bombs? Watching you, I finally see. I know what I want to do. I want to protect the vast land of Hisui. Grant me another battle someday, Derek. Oh, Irida, honey, I'm sorry. You don't want to battle me. You really don't. Got Lena to thank for another lesson I've learned, and I should let her know. And I hear more about her relationship with Warden Iscan while I'm at it. Aww. Taking your first step against discrimination. Good for you. Maybe Irida's like, you know what? Maybe it's bad that like everybody shit talks the Warden for being into a Diamond Clan guy. Maybe that's bad. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Is it because they're from a different clan or yeah? I can't find them to show you, but like the two wardens of this area, one's from the Diamond Clan and one's from the Pearl Clan. And everybody like shit talks them because they like the other clan warden of the area. They're a cute couple. I don't know if they're like intended to be a couple, but they should because they're very cute. Ow. Fictional racism is so funny to me. I agree with that, chat member, because Star Wars, the way that like Star Wars and Harry Potter especially is like filled with fictional racism. But Harry Potter is like so much worse. So much worse than Star Wars. Like Harry Potter is like, it's like, oh, look at these little goblin gnome guys and they really like money. You think racism is funny? No, fictional racism. Because like everybody's like, how the fuck did J.K. Rowling come up with that? And it's like, bro, you know exactly how J.K. Rowling came up with that. Oh shit, this is like an area I can enter? Oh, I have not been inside of here. The Seaside Hollow. Doesn't seem like there's anything in here, but there will probably be something in here later. Listen, we can all agree that J.K. Rowling is a bigot, but, and this is a very, very, very big but, she also came up with Dobby the Elf. So we need to give credit where credit is due. If Earth didn't have Dobby, I don't know what I'd do. Dobby is definitely a scrumbly scrimbo. You know what I mean, guys? A scrumbly scrimbo, a blorpo, a dibble-doo. IDK if you'll see this, but hi, bestie. Oh, hey, Jess. Jessica, not my girlfriend, but my friend Jessica, who is another Jessica I know. Out of the leagues of Jessicas that I know. I know a lot of Jessicas. Yeah, Dobby's definitely a scrumply scrunkle. A scrumply scrimbo scrunkle dunkle. A blorpo dingo dongo. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, chat? You know what I'm saying right now? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? A scrimbim. If Harry Potter got published in modern times, people would be calling Dobby a scrunkly and posting Dobby fan cams. Dude, I 100% think, probably after J.K. Rowling has passed away, they're definitely going to remake the Harry Potter movies. Like, 100%. I don't think that Star Wars, like those original movies, I don't think they'll ever be remade. Because I think it's clear that Disney wants to build on top of previous movies. Because if a remake comes out, you don't need to watch the original, right? You can just watch the remake. But what Disney wants to do is they want to like, you know, for Marvel and for Star Wars, they want to build upon it. But I definitely think that Harry Potter is going to get remade. Yo, shout out to that one guy in my comment section that was like, I love your streams, but you sniffle and burp and like make weird noises and I hate it. That burp was for you, specifically. I apologize. I tried to take that comment to heart, but then I realized I can't stop sniffling and burping and shit. Now let me pour some water. I got a Brita filter. Specifically for my apartment. I've saved so much money on like water bottles with this stupid thing. Also, it's a little bit better for the environment. Yeah, I definitely like your videos, but you have the mannerisms of a lab chimp. I think a lab chimp is putting it lightly for me. Your efforts are aided in not only the Galaxy team, but the Pearl Clan is I do hope your efforts will have an impact on the space-time rift somehow. If you were able to get rid of it, it should clear any lingering doubts about your origins. Yo, mad sick drop, bro. Nah, that just happens sometimes. Let me show you how to scratch it. Remain true to the mission. Okay. It would be crazy if you gave me, like, access to the 4th area or something like that. That would be pretty nuts. I think I'd shit. Aw, dang, I missed our little dinners together. If you notice that today's potato mochi tastes a little bit different, well, that's because I used Pokemon's flames to roast them. Bon appetit. Oh, that's interesting. That shows that, like, the town is like growing and they're becoming more accepting of Pokemon because of like the player. I like that. Because I think everybody in the town was afraid of Pokemon. The birth of a new Lord Pokemon. What a sight it must have been. If only I'd journeyed to the Fire Spit Island to witness the event myself. Shit, I got nut in my throat. Not that nut. I'm eating macadamias. Okay? Don't stop. I have a hard time imagining that trip on Basque Legion's back, Professor. Come now, you know my coordination is so poor I couldn't even hit my own foot with a Pokeball. Of course I will. Whatever. I don't need to read everything. But yeah, I am very much enjoying this game a lot. And I know that there's a lot of people that are like, they're like, ooh, this game has poopy textures, but I think it looks pretty good. Like, I wasn't going into this thinking it was going to be next gen. I was just hoping the gameplay was fun. And it is. I've enjoyed it a lot. I made a tweet talking about, like, over-negative Pokemon fans and joking about them. And I posted a clip of Verlisify, that YouTuber that, like, hates everything. And everybody was like, don't post a clip of Verlisify. He doesn't represent all of us. Ooh. And it's like, yeah, it's not representing you. Why would I post something and represent you? I'm representing the toxic Pokemon fans. If you're not toxic, then this does not represent you. Insane Twitter brain rot. Also, this is definitely the guy from Black and White 2. Like, no doubt about it. It's literally the guy from Black and White. This is literally the train guy from Black and White. Good morning, good sir who came from the sky. Commander Kamado told me to let you know he awaits your arrival in his office. It's Ingo. So I saw leaks about this. Apparently Ingo is in this game, and it's not like an ancestor. You'll see. Derek, I have your next orders. You must go to Coronet Highlands to quell the frenzied noble Electrode, Lord of the Hollow. Please be a snowy area. That sounds sick. Electrode has a propensity to store up electricity in its body, then unleash it. But since Electrode has become frenzied, those electrical outbursts have become giant blasts. They really gave a ball noble status? Well, to be fair, it's a very large ball. No, you don't have permission to go up there. Yo, my boy Baggin? Oh, save it, as if I'll be stopped by the likes of you. Now, out of my way. Who is this? Hey ho, Bossman Kamado. I thought I might have slipped your mind to send me an invite, so I took the liberty of stopping by anyway. Bro, this person looks like an asshole. This person is giving me asshole vibes. Melly, where are your manners? We're having an important conversation. Well, there's your issue right there, Adaman. How exactly do you intend to discuss Electrode without me? It's Mighty Warden here to weigh in. There's no more to discuss. We've already told Derek to quell the Lord of the Hollow. Aw, come on. Is it me you're trying to humiliate here, or our entire clan? Besides, you really think this flimsy little noodle can quell Electrode? Yeah, this guy's definitely a dick. Commander, I'm sincerely sorry for this heedless interruption. Man, why are so many people in this game like assholes? I've noticed that. Like, it's a trend. Like, people just don't like me. It's like the opposite of normal Pokemon games where everybody's like, man, you're so cool, player character. Man, I love your pants. I love your Pokemon style. Damn. Meanwhile, this is like, you're ugly. You're ugly as shit. Go kill yourself. Fuck you. That being said, yes, it is definitely refreshing. I'm not complaining. I just think it's hilarious in contrast to like Sword and Shield. Is it clear that the Survey Corps need even further attempts to training for me later? Whatever. I can't speak. Gotta eat more nuts. These macadamias, they taste like shit. I actually am eating some salted nuts. Throat goat salty. You know, I was gonna respond to that, but when I read throat goat, it sounded like a Pokemon. Like, I got distracted because I thought the throat goat sounded like a Pokemon. Misty! Brock! What Pokemon is that? He opens up his Pokedex. That is the throat goat. That is throat goat. The throat goat Pokemon. Imagine a goat with a giraffe neck. Wow. Giraffurig's evolution, throat goat. That makes no sense. Why would a giraffe evolve into a goat? But here we are. Oh, hi. You want to battle me? Is that what this is? Yep, okay. I pretend not to see. Dude, I'm so sorry for what's about to happen to you. Bye. Are you gonna keep using overleveled mobs or switch out your party? I'm gonna switch them out after this fight. I just haven't had the chance. I didn't realize that I'd be doing this. Just threw sand in my eye. Melly, shift yourself unless you want more of an earful that you're already due for. Oh, come on, Adamant, cut me some slack here. Yo, this Melly guy is like an asshole. Oh, hi, Silene. Go over the particulars of your new mission. Okay. Okay. Almost to the last area of the game already. But you will need help from a particular person to survey and ultimately quell this Electrode. Go to the training grounds, you should find them there.
Okay.
Let's go find Arceus now, I guess. Or Arceus. I don't know. I don't know what people want me to say. Oh, there's a lot of new quests. That makes me very excited. Oh, my brain. Okay. I'm wondering what I should put on my team. I'll only use my super high level Pokemon if I need to. Oh, but I like Dusk Noir on my team, though. Fuck. Mr. Mime, you're back on the lineup. And also Cherim. I caught a Cherim. I guess Raichu, why not? That's a pretty good team, I would say. Pretty balanced. Does this game have every Poke? No, Pokimane and her friends aren't in this game. I'm sorry. Also, it does not have every Pokemon. It's only like 247. But the main goal of the game is to like catch all of them, so... Oh yeah, I go to the training grounds. Did you catch the shiny Ponyta? Yes, I did actually. Here, actually, let me show you guys this. So I did a quest off stream for a guaranteed shiny Ponyta. I have a box for like shinies. Where are they? There it is. Here are my unknown. And this is my shiny Ponyta. And I also found a shiny Haunter, which I've heard is like one of the worst shinies to have. Like the entire Ghastly line has horrible shinies. So that sucks. Oh wait, I need to actually evolve. You know what? I'm gonna swap out Raichu for Porygon. And I'll just level it up. Because I actually have the item that evolves Porygon too. I don't know if there's any penalty for using it now, but... Is there any penalty for, like, evolving Porygon? Because in this game, you can at least, like... Oh, yeah, I guess I haven't mentioned this yet. I have a lot of Pokeballs. I crafted, like, 999 Pokeballs, and then I started doing Great Balls, and now I'm on Ultra Balls. It trades defense for damage. Hi, Salty, are you throwing balls for content? Yeah, dude, I'm throwing balls for content. Check this out. I could just keep doing this. I don't even need it. I don't even need it. Hey, you want to get really pissed off? Don't even need it. I'm a part of the Pokemon 1% right now. I have so many Pokeballs. This dapper outfit is not just for looks. This is my status in this Pokemon world. How many balls I have. So many. Oh yeah, I want to use it on Porygon. Yeah, evolve. My boy. I got so excited when I heard that Porygon got like a 3rd evolution when I was a kid. Was like, how are they gonna chop this? Before I do the story, I just realized I think I have some like rare candies that I can give to Porygon. The fact that Porygon is in this game confuses me. Actually, it's interesting that you say that because I've seen people saying that, but the way that they've implemented it actually makes sense. So there are these things in the game called time-space distortions. And in them, there are like kind of very out-of-place Pokemon sometimes spawn. Porygon is one of those Pokemon. My theory, because alongside Porygon, you can also get Magnemite, Magneton, Magnezone, and you can also get normal Sneasel, not Hisuian Sneasel, like normal Sneasel and normal Weevil. Now the reason that I'm okay with this is because the concept of the time-space distortions is, I think it's teleporting Pokemon from other areas or other timelines to you. Like that's what it is. So whenever I see people be like, I don't get it, like, you're not supposed to get it. It's just, that's just kind of like, it's part of the lore. Okay, let's, how do the distortions appear in the first place? They just kind of appear, they kind of appear in whatever area you're in if you stay in there long enough. It's kind of a random occurrence. There's no way to cause a time-space distortion. Like, a notification will appear on your screen, and it'll be super obvious when it starts to form. Then you have a limited amount of time to, like, get over there and, like, participate in the time-space distortion. Okay, Porygon Z's a little bit better off. Actually, Magnezone can be found outside of the distortions in one of the areas. It's just really high up in the air. Well, like, I mean, I guess feasibly, Magnezone could have potentially, like, for lore reasons, let's say that this is for lore reasons, the reason that Magnezone could appear outside of a time-space distortion is maybe it just, when it was teleported because of a time-space distortion, it was never teleported back. Like, it got teleported and then it just left and, like, wandered into this new timeline. So here's our boy. Hello, Derek. This gentleman is Warden Ingo, who serves Sneezler. He will guide you to her domain. Pleased to properly meet you. I apologize for that abrupt how do you do before. I am the Warden Ingo. I understand you'll need a hand from Sneezler in order to meet Electrode. Whether she'll see fit to help you, however, we can only find by making the journey. Let's have a safe journey to Mount Coronet. All aboard! Oh man, he even does the hand motions from Black and White. And I like how he says all aboard even though trains do not exist. Ingo is a bit like you know. Like me? How so? He appeared one day from who knows where. What's more, much of his memory seems to be missing. Maybe traveling with you will help fill in some of the gaps in his memory. Yeah, so there it is, guys. The reason why they're so welcoming of me, who fell out of the sky, is because I'm not the first person to fall out of the sky or get randomly teleported here. That there's other people like Ingo. And that's literally the same Ingo from Black and White. Like, that's not like a different timeline version. Like, that's the Ingo from Black and White. So that's the lore, some extra lore for you lore heads. Listen, I love Pokemon lore. I love how weirdly obtuse it is and kind of confusing. But over time, like, it's actually pretty interesting. It's like Sun and Moon. Remember, like, that character from Pokemon Emerald, the Elite Four member, got, like, transported to the Sun and Moon world without, like, any memory? It's the same logic. Oh, I didn't even consider that this game added to the lore in any meaningful way. Oh no, yeah, there's a lot of lore in this game. Like, a lot. The story is filled with, like, really interesting lore. Coronet Highlands, alright. Would you want another game like this for Unova or the Kanto region? Unova for sure. We've had enough of Kanto. Unova is, like, in my opinion, cooler than Kanto, but, you know, that's just my opinion. Okay, rock and ground type Pokemon. Up there, right beneath the great rift in space-time, is the peak of Mount Coronet itself. Okay, so I guess we're not in the snow area yet. Maybe the snow area is like the last area of the game. You don't like Charizard? I like him, he's just overused. The magnetism from it may well exert some sort of influence on Pokemon throughout the area. Fascinating stuff. Oh, this is really interesting. Look, you can literally see... Oh, whoops. You can literally see up there, there's like a thing at the top of Mount Coronet, which I assume is Sky Pillar. That's really cool. Yo, Probobest statue! Yo, holy shit. A statue of a Pokemon, but who could have made it, and how long ago? This means that my boy Nosepass is in the game. We need to get Nosepass. Like, 100%. He's probably in this area, right? Yo, brand new area, guys. I guess let's go to Scaling Perilous Heights. Wherever that is. A lot of Pokemon I've already seen before. Ooh, a cave. I don't go into a lot of caves in this game, so this is exciting. Wait, maybe this is the only game without a Charizard? Yeah, I don't think Charizard's actually in this game. I think that he's one of the Pokemon that got left out, because he was in Sword and Shield, so, like, they kind of evened it out a bit. The Electrode is known as the Lord of the Hollow, and is somewhat different from the Electrode I recall. But its electrical discharges, at least, are familiar. One false step around it could put you in danger. If you're going to face it, you might consider catching Pokemon that could withstand electricity. It must be difficult being a Pokemon, don't you think? Especially one as irritable as Electrode. Then becoming Frenzied to boot. So true, it's a tough old life for Pokemon and humans alike. Oh god. I just want to hang out with Ingo. I don't want to hang out with this dude. Well, Warden Ingo of the Pearl Clan. And oh my, the Galaxy Team grunt from before. You're punching well above your weight to seek out Electrode, Lord of the Hollow. But, by the sheer tenderness of my heart, I'll grant you a trial to see if you're worthy. The greatest obstacle you'll ever face awaits right here. Battle me if you dare. Absolutely not. Maybe another time. You literally can't accept the battle. Well then, let me tell you Great Melly's take on the whole situation. I don't care. The frenzy of our nobles is nothing other than a mark of Almighty Sinnoh's favor and protection. Oh, this guy's like a noble Pokemon, a frenzied noble truther. Like, he's like, oh no, they're frenzied because that's what's supposed to happen, because God said it was supposed to happen. I read it in the Poke Bible. I fact-checked it with the Poke Bible. He's a dick, yeah. He's a major dick. Why? Because it makes them stronger. Do I really need to spell out that that's a good thing? We must let Lord Frenzy as it may to demonstrate to Almighty Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan lives as right and good. This may be, dare I say it, the very reason I am here on this earth. What business is it of the Galaxy teams anyway, if Electrode lets loose a few sparks here and there in those mountains? Really, I should do us all a favor and slink back home to the village of yours, rather than persist in this folly. And with that, bon voyage. What a selfish outlook. These frenzies cause Pokemon themselves much suffering. But what is it you want to do, Derek?
I don't know. This guy seems like an asshole.
He's a dumb whore. Very well, he is a dumb whore. The tracks ahead will be perilous, but I pride myself on safe driving. To meet Sneezler, Derek, you must pass through here, Wayward Cave. Here you'll find Pokemon like Golbat and their ilk, which are quite at home navigating in the dark. I also just realized that he said Sneezler, which I'm pretty sure is the new evolution of Sneasel. It's quite dim inside, so you'll need to watch your step. I really like how this game recontextualizes areas from Diamond and Pearl, like Wayward Cave. Oh, that... Okay, so I saw somebody in chat say that this is some of the worst visuals in the entire game. I can kind of see what they're saying already. Like, look at the rogue pixels on the side of the character models. I don't know if you guys can see that well in the game capture, but wow, that is bad. What? Torches that light the way through this cave are gone. Could this be Melly attempting to obstruct us? Wow, I do not know how they made this look this weird. What is happening? Like, look at all of the weird yellow pixels on, like, the sides of the character models, like arms and legs. Like, what the fuck? No darkness nor foul weather will delay us. Onward we roll. Oh, I like how it's like, I have to be with him. Oh my god, this is like... Jesus Christ, what the fuck did they do programming this? What? How does this happen? Oh my god. I'm sorry that I'm really sorry that I keep commenting on this. Like, I don't want to be negative, but like, oh my god. Please forgive the unscheduled stop. I detect an alpha Crobat to our right. Under normal circumstances, I doubt its presence would obstruct someone as competent as you. But given the poor visibility, I propose a track change to, in the interest of safety, please follow me. Is 2022 the year that people finally realize Nintendo games are glitchy and as bad as any Sega game? That comment that I just read on Twitch, that is just not true. Super Mario Odyssey, that's my rebuttal. That game is not glitchy. That game is very good and very solid. You can't just cherry pick. You can't be like... And also, this technically isn't a Nintendo game. This is a game made by Game Freak. It was not in-house. So, you have to also consider that. Now, I'm saying that, but also Game Freak is like a huge company. I more so blame the Switch for bullshit like this. And poor optimization of the Switch. Metroid Dread as well. Yeah, Metroid Dread, not glitchy game. Quality game, everybody loved it. Also, glitches don't make a game bad either. But stuff like this, like visual bugs, like... Dude, how the fuck did this happen? What is up with the floor? It looks slimy. I mean, it's a cave. If the floor looks slimy, I mean, I guess it makes sense. No doubt in my mind that, like, they couldn't find a solution for this visual bug. I'm sorry, this really takes me out of the game. Like, holy shit. That's your Wayward Cave to continue your journey up the mountain. This is probably a good place to grind for materials. It's probably like a lot of ores. Oh, here we go. Hey dude, do you figure out what's happening with the flickering? We were talking about it earlier. Turns out it just happens in the game. Like that's not my game capture being buggy. That's just the video game. That just happens. It happened when I was playing it undocked too. Like this game does not look that bad. It's just there's some instances where like the camera will flicker like the brightness or like that moment in the cave where it kind of looks like a little bit jank. Professor Laventon told me how you fell from this land from the sky. For my part, I simply found myself one day here in Hisui, a region whose name I'd never heard. All I could remember was my own name. I was still standing there in bafflement when the Pearl Clan came to my aid. I showed a natural affinity for taming Pokemon, which is why I eventually became a warden. Salty, $60. This game is $60, dude. Did you know that this game is $60? $60 is a big number. I don't know why people complain about this. It's a good game. Like, I'm not even done with it yet, and I'm really enjoying it. There's some visual quirks, but, like, I'm still liking it. There's definitely stuff to criticize, though. I can understand if people don't want to buy the game. You don't have to, but I like it so far. It's worth $120 IMO? Okay, that's just... Settle down. I'm not paying $120 for a Pokemon game. Don't do that. Don't say that. That's really weird. I wouldn't pay that much for any video game, I think. Maybe a collector's edition if I'm, like, really into the series, but, like, no way. Which is why I eventually became a warden, but I still wonder why my purpose is to why I'm here. But now I've sidetracked us with this talk. Let's hurry onward. Salty, question. Have you ever dwelled on or checked any interesting Pokemon fan projects or art? I've seen a lot of peeps create some really interesting fake Pokemon art. I even got into the craze and created myself a new evolution to Corphish by doing loads of research and design concepts. Yeah, I love stuff like that. I love fake Pokemon designs, but it can be hard for me to look at them too much, because I just get sad that they aren't real a lot of the time. Like, there's a lot of really good fake Pokemon concepts that I'm like, why is this not real? I want it. A lot of Pokemon around here I already have. There's a lot of good Pokemon fan projects. There was one I was gonna do a Have You Heard About on at one point. I don't want to talk too much about it, but it was like a fan-made Pokemon anime, and it was like shockingly good. I forget what it's called. Pokemon like Ruby Destinies or something? I don't remember. The guy who made the fan-made anime recently made a very in-depth video essay on how to make a good remake for Sonic Adventure. And I'm not finished with it yet, but like, it's a very good video. Yo, I know what you're talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know the name of it? Pokemon Manifest Heart. I think that's it. Here. Here, hold up. Can I actually take a quick bathroom break? Here, yeah, Pokemon Manifest Heart. I'm gonna take a quick BRB just to use the bathroom, and I'll be right back. It'll be like 2 seconds. Her up. Shake her.
Step 3, run.
Step 3, run. I just love the idea of somebody being like, "Hey, girl," and then picking her up and shaking her and then running away.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Gosh.
Dad, how do I talk to my crush?
Well, son, have you tried shaking her?
I haven't. I'll try that. Dad, it worked. She's really dizzy and she threw up.
Well, son. Great. Bye.
You did it. My job here is done. Goodbye, son.
My job here is done. I leave.
Dad, where are you going?
Back home.
But we're home.
No, my house. It's separate.
Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. So yeah, Pokemon Manifest Heart. I would show it on stream, but that's not really what we're doing on stream right now. I don't want to react to anything, really. So if you're interested in a very, very strangely well-made Pokemon anime, or fan-made Pokemon anime, check out Pokemon Manifest Heart.
These.
Yeah. I have not really watched it, I'll be honest. I was saving it for potentially a video, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna make that, so who knows. What's the big idea putting back all the torches I spent ages tidying away? This guy is giving me like horrible flashbacks to Swordward and Shieldbert from Sword and Shield. I know I never streamed that, but that post game was so annoying. Swordward and Shieldbert are like the worst. He gives me those vibes. Oh, rendering a cave impassable to people who venture inside hardly seems noble to me. Well, this just goes to show that even we wardens don't always see eye to eye. I extinguish those lights for the sake of the Pokemon in the cave who prefer the dark. But now you louts have put my effort to waste. If you think I'll just let you saunter ahead to meet Lord Electrode, you're sorely mistaken. The only way you're getting past me is if you defeat my partner Pokemon. How you proceed, Derek? I'll be... What did I say? I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight him. Are you certain? It seems like it's only a track forward. Okay, I'll beat him. It would be funny if you could just keep denying him the battle. Go, Skuntank! Show these louts the true meaning of silent but deadly. Okay. You fucking suck. I don't even need to have a Pokemon battle to tell you that. Wow. Your partner Pokemon sure is strong. Okay, bye. Did you like Bede from Sword and Shield? Yeah, I actually did like Bede. He reminded me a lot of the guy from Sun and Moon. The guy with a type null. That guy. Like, they seemed a lot alike. Gladion, yeah. He seemed a lot like Gladion, but like in a good way. Because I liked Gladion. But I did prefer Bede. I think his costume is really cool. His whole, like, design, like, is very, very neat. And the fact that he uses fairy-type Pokemon is also cool. What a lively character. I cannot fathom Warden Melly's intention, but for now let us press on. Bede wasn't bad, but people hated him because he was feminine. I don't remember anyone hating Bede because he was feminine. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that. But I mean, I could be wrong. This is the ancient quarry. The stones used to build the temple atop this mountain were all cut from this place. Whether by humans and Pokemon working as one or by the labor of Pokemon alone, I cannot say. The stones that were left behind should serve to cover us from the gazes of wild Pokemon. Ah, there you are, Ingo. Oh, it's Volo. Volo, was it? What is the matter, sir? I wanted to ask about that memory loss of yours. Have you considered that it could have somehow been caused by the space-time rift? I have no cause to think the rift is to blame, but then again, I hardly remember a thing, so it's difficult to say with certainty. I can't remember my own home, nor my family if I had any. Aww, he doesn't remember his brother in the train, except he keeps saying all aboard, which makes no sense, and nobody calls him out for it. So you might do better to pose your questions to Derek, I think, if it's to do with the rift. Indeed, well, I do hope your memories return, Warden Ingo. How about you then, Derek? Do you remember what you saw before you fell out of that rift? Was there anything inside? Maybe something. Interesting. You see, personally, I suspect that whatever is on the other side of that rift is causing the strange lightning that plagues us. That makes sense. Indeed, I did some digging and found records indicating that the space-time rift also appeared in Hisui in the distant past. Even more distant than this distant past? That's why we already have a name for it, as it appeared, in fact. Okay, so that makes sense. Now, what kind of world do you suppose stretches out to the other side of the rift? My guess is that is the almighty Sinnoh's realm. But then that begs the question. Why has the space-time rift reopened when it closed once long ago? And why would Derek have fallen through to us? There's so much that we just don't know. I fervently hope you'll unravel this mystery, Volo. I'm sure it would help ease people's fears over this frenzied nobles. And while you investigate, I'll continue to prioritize the safety of the people living in this world. Oh, I am a mere admirer of ruins and little more. If something needs investigating, then I would entrust that task to Derek. Until next time, then. Damn, I really wish I wasn't spoiled on some stuff that happens later in the game. Sure wish I wasn't. I already kind of know where this is going, and I don't like it. Oh shit. You got spoiled? Well, that sucks. Yeah, I did. Only spoiled a little bit. I don't know a lot of context for it. I'm kind of learning. Hit him with that pedal dance. Damn, okay. Hit him with one more pedal dance and then we'll throw a Pokeball. See, I wish I muted stuff on Twitter, but when the leaks started coming out, I just kind of wanted to know how the game played. So I just, like, had to. Maybe it'll be a bit better so you can formulate theories in real time. Yeah, going forward, I think I will. Now that I have an idea of how these games play, if there's like another Legends game, I'm gonna try to go in spoiler-free if I can. But then again, I am impatient as hell. Like, when there's some leaks, I'm just like, ooh, leaks? Ooh, leaky poo? Oh my god. That was horrible. Okay, caught it. No? Okay. See how it is. I'm just gonna hit him with something that doesn't kill him, hopefully. Okay, so I did the opposite of that. I accidentally picked a super effective move. Oh, snow! Is this a little bit of the snowy area I keep seeing? Oh. For a second, I was about to compliment, like, oh, it's cool how, like, my character has, like, snowy textures, but then I looked at it and I'm like, It's a little bit weird looking. I mean, I guess this is what it would look like. That isn't snow, that's dandruff. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. The texture's okay. I'm just exaggerating because I'm an idiot. I'm sure if I wore different clothes, it would probably look better. Like if I wore actual winter clothes when I went here. I wonder... So, my character does like a motion where they look chilly. Oh, they're like patting themselves down. Can you do the chilly motion again? I wonder if the idle animation where like they look like they're freezing. I wonder if that happens if I'm wearing like a coat. Because I'm not wearing a coat right now. Interesting. It seems as though this area has been pretty linear so far. I could be wrong, but it seems pretty linear so far. That's a member of the Ginkgo Guild. You're part of the Galaxy team. I've been waiting. I came here since I heard you were all planning to set up a camp. I would love to set up a camp here. But it seems not much progress has been made since this Bronzor is getting in the way. It's not belligerent, but it seems like it wants something, and we just can't ignore it either. Please do what you think you could to find out what it is Bronzor wants. Okay. Let me actually see if I can do this mission. Because I want to do a mission on stream. Yeah, here we go. Find out what Bronzor wants. Okay, Bronzor. What do you want? Zor. Okay. Oh, you have a friend. Hold up. Hey, look, there's another Bronzor all the way over here. Oh, and it looks sad. No, I don't want to fight the Golduck. I just want to talk to the sad Bronzor. Zor. Zor. Bro. Come on. Like, actually. Come on. I'm trying not to joke on this game, but they couldn't have moved that NPC just a little bit more to the right. They're clipping into Bronzor. Okay. How did she cross? I don't care. What I care about, like that I could care less about, but like, come on. What the Bronzor, it's wounded. This is not good at all. Here, I'll fix it up. That should do it. Bronzor should be fit as a fiddle now. Seems as the Bronzor at the new campsite was looking for its friend the whole time. Glad you looked into it, otherwise we may have been too late to save this Bronzor. This land is dangerous, even for the Pokemon that call it their home. It may be wise to be extra prepared as you explore this area. I'll be sure to keep a fine lineup of wares stocked for you, so please buy anything that you need. And it seems the base camp has been all set up while we were talking, in which case, I should get settled in as well. So long. This was one of the easiest side quests I've ever done in this game. That was a horrible example of a side quest in this game. Literally, all you had to do was cross a river to set up the base camp. Like, what? Literally, what was that? No, I don't want to report it yet. Oh, the two Bronzor just hang out here now. Your mission is simple. Walk. They probably made the side quest before they had the idea or order for mounts. Maybe, but it's just, that side quest was really weird. I'm fine with shorter side quests, but that was really short. Like, no challenge at all. The side quest was just like, cross the river. Oh, there's something up there. Can I, like, hit it? Okay, kind of. You would never expect to be able to climb such sheer cliffs as these, yes? But with Sneezler as an ally, it becomes the work of a moment. She is so at home on a cliff face, one might think she knew some secret, some hidden move. Oh, haha, hidden moves. HMs. What am I saying? Hidden moves? There are no such things in Hisui, surely. Oh, he's remembering! He's remembering Black and White because they had HMs! Oh, that's actually a really interesting way to do that. I like that. Yet, I feel as though I was on the cusp of remembering something just now. Oh, shit! They'll probably do nothing with this plotline, but it's still really cool that they included it. Just who was I before I came to Hisui? If you fell from the sky, you come from another world altogether, most likely. Perhaps a Pokemon battle with you would jog this memory loose. Would you honor me with a battle, Derek? Oh, yes, please. Is it gonna be like a remix of like the Battle Subway theme? Oh, I don't think it is. Is this his actual battle theme, or is this just the normal battle theme? I think it's the normal one. Yeah, I think it's the normal battle theme. That's the versus Warden theme. Okay, yeah, it's the Warden theme. Never mind. I thought it was gonna be like a remix of the Battle Subway. That would have been so cool. Excuse me, hold up. Stop pointing. You killed my Pokemon. Get out there, Cleavor. Stop pointing. Look! An avalanche! I know. Stop pointing. Bitch. At least this guy is the most challenging trainer that I've fought so far. Yeah, Warden is the gym leader remix. Maybe I can, like, Swords Dance. Post-game trainers is when stuff gets actually hard. Oh, I'm excited. That excites me. At least I'm having an actual hard time now. Imagine all the little kids who haven't played Gen 5. Imagine all the little kids who haven't played Gen 5 and they try to look up Ingo on Google to find out that there's 2 of them. Yeah, that would be probably pretty confusing. But I think that's part of the fun, right? Like, imagine this is your first Pokemon game and you really like it. And then you find out that, like, Gen 5 is the origin of this character. And you kind of, like, you go through Pokemon in the opposite direction, but you have a completely unique experience. I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. I'm glad that characters like Ingo just aren't forgotten forever until the remakes, you know? Like, it's really cool to see. I feel like remaking Gen 5 would be stupid. No. It would just be like all the other remakes, like, it would be as quote-unquote stupid as the other remakes. Which, like, some of them are very good. Your talent has brought you to the destination called Victory. I like how he's like, okay. Remember that comment when somebody said, imagine that this is somebody's first time playing a Pokemon game, and this is their first time meeting Ingo? You have no context that this dude is a train conductor. Like, that's what he's supposed to be. because trains don't exist in this time, so he keeps making train puns. And there's no context for it if you haven't played Black and White, and I think that's hilarious. Now allow me to call Sneezler. Oh man, you have a tampon too? Everybody's got tampons. Really long ones. I would not want to put that up anywhere. There's Sneezler. He's playing the Diamond and Pearl opening stinger. Raroma, where have you been? We're like over halfway through the game. We know that already. You must be new here. I'll cut you some slack. You must be new here. But still, like, summoning any of these Pokemon, you do that. Allow me to introduce you, Derek. This is the Keen Clawed Pokemon, Sneezler. Would you be so kind as to play your flute for her to hear? Okay. Salty, there's a high chance that trains exist in this time, considering lamps, and you can even buy a lawnmower. Oh, really? Oh, and that's how you change Rotom's form. Oh, that's cool. I mean, like, trains might exist, but Ingo is not a train conductor in this continuity. He's just not. Sneezler, open your heart and learn well to the sound of your playing. Cell phones exist in this game, so okay, you obviously also have not been here. Cell phones do not exist in this game. Your character has the Arc phone. It is not a cell phone. It is your phone from the future that got transported back in time with you. No other character has a phone. Like, this is the past, like, definitively. It's God's phone, essentially. God upgraded your phone when he transported you to the past. To play the shitty games that suck ass. I keep forgetting that people will just join, and then they won't have any context, so it's just like, well, you have a phone, so it's not, like, it's not totally out of the question. It's like, no, no one else had phones. It's me. I have the only phone. I have the iPhone with Flappy Bird. I'm afraid this is my final stop. Please proceed to the cliffs with Sneezler's aid and quell the Lord up in the mountains. Did they just give you a toxic piece of metal? No, that's just the toxic plate. Now then, all aboard. Imagine God sliding in your DMs. You can now call Sneezler to scale and descend sheer cliffs and rock faces. This is exactly what I wanted for Christmas. Oh, this is so satisfying. Oh, and I like how I'm, like, in their backpack. Now the maps are fully open to me. Now I can scale the walls, even though I've been doing that with Weird Ear this entire time. Oh, this is a Gligar. I wish I had the patience to catch that right now, but I don't. God, that is so satisfying. Holy shit. I can't believe I can actually scale walls now. Actually, I'm gonna transfer back to the mountain camp. Holy shit, how big is this map? Is this map bigger than the other ones? Because I've only explored, like, such a small area. That's very interesting. Do I have any revives? I wanna take some revives with me. Oh, I have a lot of revives. Never mind. So do you think you're done enough? You've done enough for the stream since you got to ride Pokemon now? I'll do a little bit more because it's almost 2 hours. So I kind of want to do a little bit more at least. Because why not, you know? I'm already in the groove of it. Okay, and let's also heal. Oh, also, I didn't tell you guys this, but I actually got a new, I got my new office chair, finally. So now my back is feeling a lot better. Like, this chair is so much better than my old one. I actually feel semi-comfortable streaming now. It's, like, pretty crazy. We can just go up to Sky Pillar, can't we? Like, isn't this, like, supposed to be, like, the final area of the game? Like, why can we just go up to Sky Pillar? It's, like, right there. Sneezler ain't my cup of tea. Dude, Sneezler looks cool. I saw that people don't like Sneezler's design, but I think it's cool. It's pretty neat to me. I enjoy it. I wonder if I can literally just climb up to, like, Sky Pillar right now. I'm gonna see if I can do that. Just noticed something I'm not a big fan of. I will explain it when I climb up this next wall. Bear with me. Wait, I can climb up trees? Oh, that's sick. I don't know why I'd ever want to do that, but... Okay, so, when climbing up walls, right? Like, watch this. When I climb it up, okay, I have free control of the camera, right? Oh, well, it didn't happen this time. But, like, when I get up to the top, the camera auto-shifts so that it's facing downwards, and I can't see what's in front of me. Some of the things that... There's some weird choices in this game for, like, auto-camera stuff, and I'm not a big fan. It's kind of hard to explain. I'm just gonna keep going up. Because it's right there. I can just keep climbing. Why not? I wonder what the final area of the game is. It's probably the super snowy area, right? But then why can't I just go up to, like, the top of Mount Coronet, like, right now? Or can I? Because apparently Steam and Mist has just spawned in front of my eyes. Yeah, literally, I could just go up here. Hello? Oh no, I can't. Oh, that sucks. That's lame. That's very lame. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan. Like, I thought I could climb all the way up, but apparently no. No, you can't. Oh, Electivire. I'm not gonna catch you right now. I'm quite afraid of you. I hate that. A big thing about this game I really don't like is the way that they formatted areas is, for whatever reason, when you get too far out of bounds, it just gets all foggy and shit. Instead, why don't they just make it so that they're, like, surrounded by water or something? I mean, I guess it wouldn't really make that much sense for lore, but it's like a weird way of doing it, you know what I mean? I don't know. Could have used that fog in the overworld. Yeah, it would have been cool in the overworld a bit, but I don't know. Welcome to Moon... Whatever, man. I can't read. I know I've not exactly been supportive of you reaching this place, but a part of me did hope you'd make it. Call me a contradictory all you like, Galaxy Grunt, but such is life. Embracing the complexity of both ourselves and the world can only help us grow. As a member of the Diamond Clan, my highest calling is to please Almighty Sinnoh. And right now, that means I must protect my lord by stopping you where you stand. If you still wish to defeat me and gain entry to Electrode seats, you and your little Pokemon are welcome to give it your best shot. Dude, I just won against you. Dude, we just fought like a couple minutes ago. The outcome is not gonna change. I'm sorry. Oh, wow, you have a Zubat and a Gliscor? Oh, man. Or a Skorupi? Oh, man, you have a Zubat and a Skorupi now. I'm so scared. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at me. 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 Fuck off. Oh no, you're so good. Are they an ancestor or are they an original character? It looks like they're an original character. Oh no, my Infernape, he's fainted. Oh no, what will I do? God, I'm so scared. Fuck. I kind of like how he just straight up mugs you, though. I'm a big fan of that for some reason. But the other Pokemon are too low level for me to really, like, care. Okay, let's... Oh, come on, Cleavor. Come on, dude. Come on, Cleavor. For fuck's sake. You're getting your ass beat by a level 22 Skorupi. Dude. Oh, there we go. Finally. Well, it doesn't matter. You're dead. The music in this game fucks. Yeah, when there is, like, battle music, it's pretty good. I definitely think this game probably could have used more ambient music, because it seems like the nighttime theme is the same theme throughout all of the areas, which not necessarily a fan of personally. Let's make one thing clear. I didn't lose. You may have won, but there's a difference. I just lacked time. Yes, I'm afraid there simply wasn't enough time for me to raise my Pokemon nice and strong. Ah, could this be why Adamant is always going on and on about that being a precious thing? My word, the Diamond Clan and Almighty Sinnoh truly are never-ending founts of wisdom. Yes, I know what comes next. You want to know what pleases Lord Electrode so you can make some bombs for it. Well, I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. Because I have completely forgotten what Electrode likes. Dude is such a douchebag, oh my god. What's the matter? Upset? Too bad. Anger doesn't make bombs. Ellie's really giving you the runaround, isn't he, Derek? Yes, finally. I hate this dude. I do like how this game is separated into, like, almost like story arcs, like mini story arcs that aren't really related to each other that much, but like they form like a longer narrative. I know that's a weird thing to praise, but I kind of like it. Where's the Adaming? What now? I could hear you just now. You know, are you really going to help this this little noodle? What he needs to find just like that? Ooh. Lest we all forget, you are the leader of the Diamond Clan. Why do you bother with these galaxy louts? Use your eyes, Melly. Haven't you looked at your frenzied lord? Don't you even feel a twinge at how it suffers, fighting to control the energy that's bursting out of it? Ooh, I see nothing but a Pokemon overgun. Fuck. I see nothing but a Pokemon overcome with joy at being one of Almighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Anyway, it's not like trials and suffering are always cause for doom and gloom. These things exist to help us grow. I'm sorry, Melly. I can't write off these frenzies as a trial from Almighty Sinnoh. That's why I'm doing my best to help out Derek here. This is bigger than what team or clan we belong to. Oh, and by the way, I wasn't just going to tell him that he needs crunchy salt. I was going to go ahead and write up and give it to him. Yes! Now it's time to make some bombs, so lend a hand, both of you. Ooh! Bitch. Fine. At the end of the day, let none say that the great Melly shirked his duties as a warden. I'll help make your precious bombs. There, I made you a practically infinite supply of bombs, so chuck all you want at Electrode. But don't underestimate my lord's strength. I very much doubt the likes of you can quell it. I'll pass, thanks. I actually want to save. Whoops. Okay, after Electrode, there's only one Frenzied Noble left. So even knowing you're doomed to fail, you still want to... Yeah, I do. A word of advice, don't stop moving while you're battling Electrode, or you'll be dead in no time. Man, they really bring up death a lot. Oh, there's a tree here, too. It's in the tree! Or, no, these are just Voltorbs. That's good music. It's so yellow that it just looks like a giant yellow ball. Look, it's just a giant yellow ball. Whoa, what the fuck? What the? Whoa, oh my god. Ow. Oh, I can't stop it from coming for me. This might be the first one where I actually have to, like, fight it, because I can't do this. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus, whoa! Whoa! Oh my god. This is actually pretty difficult. Hang on. Ow. Okay, can't do that. How do I stop this thing? Oh no, 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 oh no. Okay, I need to fight it with a Pokemon. I can't do this with all bombs. Okay. Yes, Infernape, go! Hit him with the Stealth Rock. That's the funny part, you don't. So you just have to deal with the fact that there's like a yellow ball following you? That's really hard. Yeah, Infernape, hit it. Oh shit. Oh, I forgot I could probably throw my Pokemon at it when it does that. Oh, no, I cannot. It's just exhausted. Damn, this is like really hard actually. Oh shit. The fact that it can summon Voltorbs to just explode. What the fuck? There's a green one? Uh-oh. 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 How do I get out of here? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, Infernape, help me out. Okay. Please don't hit me. No! Infernape, my boy! This one's actually really challenging. Okay, never mind. Right as I say it. Okay, one more. Shit, shit, shit. Oh my god. Damn! He hates me! This dude hates me! Oh my god. I can only do like 3 bombs. Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my Jesus! Jesus Christ. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Oh my god. It's got. Whoa my god! Go, go, go! Get up! Get up! Dude, holy fuck! No, I lost my chance. Holy shit. Oh my god! Dude, oh my god. That was really hard. I was so close. Okay. Let's restart the battle. What was the continue battle option? Does that mean I could just start from where I left off? Okay, this is gonna take a while. He's a really hard noble. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Calm down. He has like five Electro Balls coming after me. Ow. It would have started you at half if you did continue. Oh, well, I guess I'm doing hard mode then. This guy ain't giving 0 fucks. Go, Infernape. Infernape, go. Oh my god, Infernape, why? Why would you do me so dirty? Great, now I'm just on my own. Oh my god. Jesus. Jesus, man. He doesn't stop. I'm missing him too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. Yeah, this is way worse than Arcanine. Holy shit. At least Arcanine had like a thing that I could like decently avoid him. Oh my god. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, here we go. Iframe through the orbs? Can I do that? Have you tried running? No. Thanks for the tip, asshole. So they might just be better if you get hit by the ball because it disappears after you get hit. Maybe. I could try it. a strong style aerial ace. And Rowley's paralyzed. Okay. Dan, if this is hard, I wonder what the last noble is gonna be. Like the last boss that I have to do this with. Okay. Infernape. Because Infernape can kill it in one shot. Oh, it can go through them. Doesn't matter though. Shit, dude. My God. Ow. Ow, Jesus. Oh my God. Again with this? Send in a Pokemon to do battle and I literally can't. Get up. Fuck me. Fuck me in the ass. Jesus. I want to live in the Pokemon world. This is what it's really like, kids. You don't want this. Oh my Jesus. Doing this with only the bombs is probably extremely difficult. I'm gonna see if I can just tire him out. Shit. I keep pissing him off. I keep doing it. Yeah, explode. Please, please, please get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of there. Oh! Oh my God. There we go. Oh my God. I'm getting like PTSD from this fight. It's easier if you only hit it after the battle. Just run while it's going after you. But there is probably a way to do it with the bombs. There we go. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh my God. Oh, I thought I died. I thought it killed me last second. Oh my God. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, please get those level ups. You deserve it, guys. Your merch was in a Weast video? Who is Weast? A Weast video. Weast nuts? Guys, that's not even a D's nuts joke. Weast is another funny Twitch man. Which video? I'm interested. I didn't know that anybody really... Any YouTubers bought that merch. Weast? Weast. Jacob West. Is this like Demon Slayer? Guy who watches only Demon Slayer, experiencing any type of other media. Is this Demon Slayer? He did a Christmas present video, I think. That's interesting.
But first,
do you know what video it was? Person who just said that? That's kind of cool. Zap plate. Christmas presents. Least Christmas presents. Least. I'll look into it later. That sounds pretty cool. Reviewing your Christmas presents. I assume that's it? I don't know. I forget which video. Okay, thanks anyway. God damn it, do I have to piss again? Hold up, I gotta piss again. I'll be literally right back. I'm sorry, I gotta piss.
Walk over to girl. Step 2, pick her up. Shake her.
Step 3, run.
Step 3, run. I just love the idea of somebody being like, hey girl, and then picking her up and shaking her and then running away.
Hey girl.
Hey girl.
Gosh.
Dad, how do I talk to my crush?
Well, son, have you tried shaking her?
I haven't. I'll try that. Dad, it worked. She's really dizzy and she threw up.
Well, son. Great. Bye.
You did it. My job here is done. Goodbye, son.
My job here is done. I leave.
Dad, where are you going?
Back home.
But we're home.
No, my house. It's separate. It's my secret house. Shush, don't tell your mother.
The idea that this man's father has his own secret house. He's just gonna leave.
It's in the backyard.
It's in the backyard. It's the shed.
Yeah.
Have you tried shaking her hand?
Okay, I'll try that.
Remember,
Remember what?
I don't know. See ya.
Why?
Bye.
I like strange dad.
The new character.
Hey son, I bought a boat.
That's great, Dad. Can we go fishing on it?
No. All right, bye. Fuck you.
He just comes in to proclaim stuff and just leaves right now.
Isn't that funny?
No, don't go any closer.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I see you must not be one of them, huh?
No,
Did you notice the presence guarding these children?
I don't care.
He's a very loving and gentle creature.
Okay.
Now my father is trying to take their sacred home.
I've never seen that man in my life.
My true hope is that someday we'll understand each other.
That's pathetic. Bye.
Okay, I just saw this in chat. Who the fuck called this femboy Undertale? Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I'll be honest, I've been on a little bit of a new diet recently. Not like me getting into diet culture or anything. I just had a physical appointment, and my doctor was like, you gotta eat a little bit better, because, you know, you don't want to die. And I was like, that's true. I don't. So it's been fucking up my body a little bit. Like sometimes I'll just have to pee like pretty randomly, frequently, because I have to drink a lot of water and stuff. So yeah, let's hop back in. I agreed to make those accursed bombs, yes, but now that Almighty Sinnoh's precious blessing has vanished forever, it's just so unbearably sad. Is the diet drink more water? No, it's a couple of other things too, but I don't really want to get into it. It's a whole thing. I just gotta have like more like a balance of protein, carbs, and veggies and stuff. Is that how you see it? Electrode looks relieved to me. Oh, come on, Adam, and seriously? That's just your wishful thinking, nothing more. All your preaching doesn't ruffle me one bit, but if Almighty Sinnoh grows angry with me because of this, I don't know what I'll do. Oh, it's like Adamant Orb? Oh, I guess, maybe the Pearl Clan. Oh wait, Adamant Orb. What's the name of the other orb? There's Adamant Orb and the Pearl Orb. lustrous, iridescent orb? Lustrous orb. Isn't the name of the other person Irida? Is that like a reference to lustrous, like lustrita or something? I don't know. And Greasius gastrous orb is Giratina. No, I thought that was Greasius orb. Only to say that I recalled something that Derek did in honor of traveling with me. Oh shit. Hold up. Hold up 1 second. I have an Uber, or not an Uber Eats, a DoorDash. Hold up. 1 sec. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on.
Walk over to girl. Step 2, pick her up. Shake her.
Step 3, run.
Step 3, run. I just love the idea of somebody being like, hey girl, and then picking her up and shaking her and then running away.
Hey girl.
Hey girl.
Gosh.
Dad, how do I talk to my crush?
Well, son, have you tried shaking her?
I haven't. I'll try that. Dad, it worked. She's really dizzy and she threw up.
Well, son. Great. Bye.
You did it. My job here is done. Goodbye, son.
My job here is done. I leave.
Dad, where are you going?
Back home.
But we're home.
No, my house. It's separate. It's my secret house. Shush, don't tell your mother.
Okay, so I'm back and I'm really stupid. I did not have a DoorDash order. I read the text wrong. It said it's on the way. It's on the way? I thought it was here. I'm so dense. Things to do with a world where I believed I lived before my memories were lost. Most people there caught Pokemon, lived with them, formed supportive partnerships with them. And then there were the Pokemon trainers. The ones we call Pokemon trainers were truly devoted to their craft. They always looked toward the next challenge and had Pokemon battles every chance they got. All to help themselves and their Pokemon grow. Through battle, trainers forged bonds with understanding and their Pokemon. And with their opponents and their Pokemon too. With everything, I suppose. If Pokemon and people work together, we can forge new paths forward. We'll be lost to history if we go on believing only Pokemon can be strong, or if we go on fearing them instead of understanding them. Interesting. Was your world like Ingo described too, Derek? Sure was. I never thought that such a world could even exist. Oh, once again, the brilliant Warden Melly has realized something rather clever. It's not just my Pokemon that need to be strong, it's me as well. The greater my valor, and might, the more Pokemon can reach their potential. I wonder if Almighty Sinnoh will be pleased once I've achieved exactly that. Hey Adamant, share with me what the wisdom of Almighty Sinnoh passed down among our clan. Give not into sorrow, give not into anger. Offer only friendship to those around you. Give not into sorrow, give not into anger. Bring not Almighty Sinnoh to sorrow. For that is when time's flow will cease. And there you have it. Bravo, excellent. Pouring water. Please, all of you, do your best and run toward the destination, an even higher state. Of course, your higher state is clear, Derek. It surely lies with the next Lord. Now this time, I will really make the complete return trip to Jubilite Village. Was that the train theme? I didn't even notice. Can't believe I missed out on that. Isui will find new tracks forward. Now, begging your pardon, I owe Commander Kamado my report. Until next time, Derek. Can we find a way to honor our past while also forging a better future? Now that's topical. Maybe that's what Almighty Sinnoh really wants from us. After all, it rules over all time, and it created everything that is. Be ready to shield your eyes, Galaxy Grunt. I'm going to polish up both myself and Electrode until our strength and brilliance are blinding. Report to Commander Kamado. Let's do it. So yeah, this one was pretty short, or shorter than I thought it was going to be, but it was still pretty fun. Oh, we can like teleport up here too. Nice. You sound like my cousin. Okay. Sorry? Apologies? Salty, are you having a stroke mid-sentence? Probably. Yeah, let's go visit Commander Kamado. Yeah, I'll do a lot of these quests off stream. I've been having a lot of fun doing that. You should check out the ruins when you get the chance. They're pretty interesting. I definitely will. Oh, there's more Blackboard missions. I'm actually going to grab those while I'm here. The Sea's Legend. Okay, cool. Oh, did I just activate a thing? Oh, jolly good choice there, Derek. I see that you've taken that request I posted. Let me fill you in right away then. I was strolling along Prelude Beach the other day when I saw something swimming a little way out from the shore. Rather regrettably, it disappeared before I could snap a picture, but I can only assume this mysterious swimmer was some sort of Pokémon. From the way it swam, it seemed to be drifting on the ocean currents. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the seas behind Jubilife should take it all the way to Cobalt Coastlands. This rather leaves me wondering if the Pokémon was headed there for some specific purpose. So, hey Salty, try doing that quest in stream. I will. I just want to unlock the next area, maybe. Given the circumstances, I was thinking that if we spoke to the good Warden Iskin of the Diamond Clan, we might learn more. I have a feeling I know what this is. Okay, well, I guess we're just doing it then.
I got your message, Professor Lavington. So, you're looking for a Pokemon that was swimming towards the Cobalt Coastlands, yes?
I love Oshawott just chilling in the back.
Well, I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you much based on that alone. But well, there is one thing I can tell you. I've heard long ago that Cobalt Coastlands was known as the East Sea, and a princely Pokemon was said to live in the waters there. The story of this princely Pokemon can be found in a tome called The Sea's Legend. But no one knows about it, about either the tome or its tale beyond what I've just told you. So, that's all I know. I guess I wasn't much of a help after all. Sorry about that. I'll, just take my leave here then.
Solve the mystery of the Sea's Legend and catch the Pokemon that Professor Lavington saw. Okay, so I'm wondering, because I do know what this is. What happens if I mark it? Nothing? No marks? Okay. So, this is very interesting. This quest, from what I can understand, what Iskin is talking about is it's a book that you can find in the remakes of Diamond and Pearl. And in that book, it tells you exactly what you need to do. Yeah, they added that book in the remakes, and this directly relies on this quest. So whoops, I think that you can't do this quest without reading that book in the other game. Am I right about that? Yeah, they added like a book in like the Canal Library in Diamond and Pearl in the remakes, and it hints at what you need to do for this quest. In the book, it actually reveals like that there was a quillfish with like really large spikes, which is like the evolved form of this quillfish that is in this game. So, I guess I have to look up what that is. You just need the requirements and you can go. Okay, let's look up. What was it called? The Sea's Legend. Pokemon Legends Arceus, The Sea's Legend Guide, How to Catch Manaphy. So like you can't do this mission if you aren't aware of like this obscure thing in the other game. If you play Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, there's a good chance you already know what you need to do next. Catch a Buizel, a Mantike, and an oversized quillfish. This can be easily caught in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Mantike is everywhere. Overquill requires a bit of extra effort. How to get Overquill. To get Overquill, you'll need to catch a quillfish in the Cobalt Coastlands. This is the hardest part of the quest because evolving quillfish is pretty weird. Okay. Instead of training quillfish to a certain level, you'll need to make it use the move Barb Barrage 20 times in battle. What's more, it has to be the strong style variant, meaning you're using 2 PP out of every 15 every single time you attack. Our recommendation is to go to the Obsidian Fieldlands and just keep using it on Bidoof and Starly at the beginning of the map. Once you've done this, you can evolve it into Overquill. For the next part of the quest, you have to make sure you have Buizel, Mantike, and Overquill in your party. Okay. So, I kind of... Don't I have to talk to Commander Kamado, though? I want to do this first. Yeah, no, so this is a very complicated quest, and the fact of the matter, I actually kind of like the concept of a quest having no clear solution in one game, but the prior game has the actual solution. Like, that's pretty cool. I like that. Though I will say, it feels a little bit inaccessible, but I mean, I guess it's for like a legendary, so I can kind of understand it. Oh, for fathom the blah blah blah. Okay, so I guess we have to evolve a quillfish then, which I was gonna do anyway. It's incredible if it's a series and it's an older game though. Yeah, it would be cool if that was written in the original Diamond and Pearl, but that would be even more inaccessible. You have to go to the 2 horns at evening with the 3, by the way. Yeah, I figured that. I already have Buizel and Mantike. I just need the quillfish. I like this little group. I'm gonna miss like getting at the end of every major quest, getting food with these guys. I mean, if it's a supplemental quest and it's not something imperative to reach the basic endgame, then it's fine. I agree with that, but it is imperative that you catch all of the Pokemon to fully complete the game. Like, that's how you get Arceus, I think. Alright, next day. Want to trade it? I have a spare shiny one. No, I kind of want to get it on my own. I want to save trading for, like, after the main game. It's not as if getting up early can change what you do during the day. Yes, it does. It opens up possibilities, such as responding to Commander Kamado's invitation today in a timely manner. Manaphy isn't required to get Arceus. Oh, really? That's true? That's pretty interesting. Neither is Shaman or Darkrai. Oh. I had no idea. I thought you had to get, like, everything. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, that's very interesting. I had to wake up even earlier than you to run all the way here for it. Yo, Shaman is in this game? Yeah, Shaman... I think you can get Darkrai, too. I think you can only get Shaman and Darkrai if you have Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl data, maybe? I don't know. Yes, do come. Galaxy Hall is quite close anyway. Shaman is Sword and Shield. Okay, so if you have Sword and Shield save data, then you can get Shaman. If you have Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl save data, then you can get Darkrai, I think. And they're in the post-game. I don't know how I feel about needing save data, but I guess it's a cool reward. And it's like not necessary to get Arceus, so I think it's fine. You've now quelled the frenzy of 4 nobles. Oh, it wasn't easy. On to the next one. No, it wasn't easy. When those Frenzied arrived all over Hisui, I feared what would become of us, but here we are, already preparing to quell the final noble. Yeah, who would have dreamt some stranger who had tumbled out of the sky would be our salvation? Life never does stop surprising you. The only lord left to be quelled is Avalugg, which lives in the Alabaster Icelands. Yes! I've been wanting to get to this area of the game. He's also the largest of the nobles, according to what Areta told me. Is there anything for Pikachu and Eevee save data? I think you get some clothes, from what I understand. You get, like, some hats. Bro, why can't they just give us all the Pokemon regardless of what games we own for once? I mean, they used to do that. Kind of. But that's also kind of part of the fun. Like, having one copy of every single Pokemon in existence is like a hard task. Perhaps doing so we may trigger some change in the space-time rift as well. Avalugg may be the Pearl Clan's noble, but my clan and the Galaxy team will have to step up to resolve this too, for the sake of a brighter future. Then let us all meet in the cold reaches of Alabaster Icelands. Until then. No matter how many of these frenzied Pokemon you may quell, the fact remains that you are the stranger into our world. No small number of people are going to regard you with suspicion and distrust. The most you can hope for is to gain the trust of many people as possible, and to do that, you must prove yourself through your actions. Okay, here we go. Yeah! What? What is happening? Oh, it's... Abra, teleport this Wurmple outside at once! Oh, worm? Did anybody else just see Abra, like, clip into place? Ahem. So, you're to survey the Alabaster Icelands next. This is the most treacherous climb you'll face in all of Hisui. It would not be the exaggeration to say that you might be the only one among the survey corps I can task with surveying the Alabaster Icelands. You know your orders. See your mission through. Yo, Aduck, thanks for the sub. Also, to that one chat member that was like, am I being ignored? No, I'm trying to read the chat and also play a video game, so it can be hard to keep track of everyone. Oh, hey, what's going on here? So, we're to make for the Alabaster Icelands? That's right. I see. Of course, I'm all too aware of the injuries done to some of our own good people because of the frenzies of other nobles. There seemed to be little choice but to intervene. But this Avalog out in the Alabaster Icelands hasn't harmed a soul, as I hear it. Does it really behoove us to go out of our way to subdue him? If Avalug's as great and mighty as they say, it could very well cause avalanches. Avalanches don't require any Pokemon's help. They occur perfectly well on their own, you know. I confess I still have my doubts whether we should be even getting involved in this case. No damage has been done so far, but if we send Derek out there, we'll be putting him in danger for real harm. But if the Lord is suffering in its frenzy like people say, then wouldn't it be kinder to quell it? There's simply so much we don't yet understand when it comes to the noble Pokemon. We don't know whether their frenzies truly are causing them to suffer, nor do we know why they enter the states of the first place of it is all. If it's all connected to the somehow to the space-time rift. What is it, I wonder, that the commander hopes will come about this from quelling our nobles? Or indeed from surveying any of the Pokemon of this land? What is it in hopes to achieve? This is getting pretty existential. I don't know. Imagine halfway through your Pokemon journey, like, your rival is just like, what are we even doing? Why are we even fighting these gyms, dude? I don't even... What are we doing here? You know? What's the point? A way to coexist, I guess. I certainly hope so. The goal of my research is to help build a future where everyone gets along with Pokemon. Professor Laventon? Ah, nothing to bother yourselves about. Doubtless I'm just being a silly sausage. You've got a mission to carry out, haven't you, Derek? Then we will support you in it. I'm getting so much mixed messages from the NPCs in this game. Like, the best I can do is support... The best I can support... The best I support... Fuck! Oh my god. The best support I can offer you now is another chance to practice your battle skills. I'm gonna win. I'm just glad I get the opportunity to battle you. The fact I've been able to grow so much as a Survey Corps member and work together with Pikachu is due to you joining us. Okay, this is gonna be easy. Bye. Well, shit. Mr. Mime. And Pikachu? Yep. Not even a Raichu yet. Okay. Alright. See where we're going. I think after this fight, I actually think I have to call it. I don't want to suddenly head off, but I realize I'm over an hour past 2 hours, so. Though I do want to see what the new area is like. I want to at least see it. About your mission to the Icelands, well, it will be a challenge. Be careful out there. As for me, I'll set off to the Alabaster Icelands forthwith. See you there. See you out there, my boy. This man got a Cherim? Yeah, I do. My boy. Wow. Snowy. Alabaster Icelands. Man, Laventon looks so upset. My word, it's rather chilly, isn't it? Glad to see you made it safe and sound in any case. Very few venture to the Alabaster Icelands, apart from Tao Hua leading this odd supply corps to gather materials. But the Survey Corps, of course, must go anywhere that Pokemon are found. From what I gather, Ice Peak Arena, where you'll find Avalugg, is rather far off, I'm afraid. Doubtless this mission to tackle Avalugg will be another dangerous one. Learn all that you can from Irida and Adamant to try and keep yourself safe. Derek, brisk out here, isn't it? Oh, hey guys. I was just talking to my old man friend. Freezing and practically sweating. I think this is bad. This is nothing compared to where we're headed. I'm beginning to think the problem between us isn't the Diamond Clan thing or the Pearl Clan thing. It's just a you and me thing. We'll never see eye to eye on anything, will we? I don't see how we could, as you and your clan cling to your vision of an almighty Sinnoh that reigns over time. Forgive my bluntness, but even if such a thing does exist, it's certainly not almighty Sinnoh. Bro, you're both right. Yes, believe what you want, just tell us where we have to go. We're headed to see my teacher, and he's the only one ever found in one place. He's only ever found in one place, fuck. Which is? You're talking about the Garrick fellow, right? Where do we find him? At Avalugg's Legacy, obviously. Where else but a massive ice could I have meant when I said we'd be headed somewhere even colder? Where else indeed? Ready to go, Derek?
Yeah.
Sure, stomp off without me. This is why I can't stand people who only care about whether time is passing them by. See you at Avalugg's Legacy, Derek. Take care on your way. Wow, look at this. Oh, a snow run. Hey, buddy. Getting the ball. Oh, damn. A crevice. Well, maybe I can, like... Maybe I can get the noble. I'm sure I can get the noble, maybe. I'll try it, why not? I'm sure the noble is pretty easy to get. Or not the noble, the ride Pokemon. Might help me with my grinding. Dang, I like this area. This one is long, Derek? Oh, okay. Well, if it's long, then I'll end it here. Oh, you automatically switch to Sneezler. I mean, it's helpful, but pretty long. I'll just do this cutscene here, and then I'll start to end it off. Who is that man? Well, that was a real slog, fighting through those miserable icy winds to reach this desolate bit of nowhere. Well done, us. This gentleman is Avalugg's warden, and my most honorable teacher, Garrick. Show some respect, Adaman. Let's begin with some proper introductions. Why does he have question marks? We literally know his name. I'm Garrick. I serve as one of Pearl Warden's clans. And you must be Derek, right? Of the Galaxy team? Answer me this, would you? On what grounds have you come here to seeking to quell Lord Avalugg? He's in a frenzy. That leads me to my next question. What is wrong with him being frenzied? It could trouble others? That's the ancestor of the X and Y Ice Gym leader, but younger. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was actually thinking about that guy. And I have another question. Setting aside what orders, what is it your heart tells you to do? To quell his frenzy. Our mighty lord of the tundra, Avalugg, has nothing to do to trouble any person or Pokemon. Sir, please try to keep your cool. For now, indeed, Avalugg's not causing no trouble. But aren't we also a duty to free our people from living in fear that such a colossal Pokemon might begin to wreak havoc at any moment? We are. There's certainly some logic to that, but if that's what you hope to accomplish, then we must judge whether or not this child is up to the task. Who cares about grandstanding? Let's get to battling. Yeah, let's start. Why not? Is that a tattoo or chest hair? Maybe both. Yeah, I'll kick this guy's ass. Oh, not the best Pokemon to send out first. Oh, he's double teaming me too? Oh, Cherim, honey, you gotta get out of there. Well, it's too late now. I gotta do it. And I need to teach you new moves, dude. Oh, still alive. Oh, not for long. Yeah, no, Infernape. Okay, now all I have to do is kill Frostlass. Sometimes I just don't understand why they move twice. It's because their speed is higher. In this game, your speed stat is very important. If their speed stat is like higher than yours, then sometimes they can move twice. Outstanding, I'm as tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. I suppose you can all get on it now. This one's alright. Thank you, sir. Some may still have their doubts, but a stranger like Derek, I'll vouch for him. Then you insist on quelling Avalugg's frenzy. You'll want some claim to that eternal ice he likes, to bring it to my lord's seat. Good luck. Eternal ice, is it? For that, you'll have to be able to fly, which means you need braviary. Oh, please give it to me. Give it to me. You got to seek out a young lady named Sabby. Tell the long story long. You're not saving any time if we're always puzzling out what you mean. Isn't Avalugg one of the Pearl Clan's lords? It seems a bit odd for me to do the talking. Oh, I have to find the lord. Okay, I guess I'm not going to be able to do it. But fine, this eternal ice stuff can be found on the top of Avalugg's legacy here. But to get there, you'll need my clan's help. Not even Sneezler can climb this surface, let alone a person like you or me. You're going to have to approach it by air with bravery's help. Derek, you won't like this at all? What do you mean I won't like this at all? Garrick once managed to climb nearly to the top of Avalugg's legacy. I'll have you know. He says he made it within 6 feet of the top. Might makes right, or at least height. And about Sabby, how do I put this? Even when she's not flying with braviary, she's got her head in the clouds. Well, you'll understand once you meet her. Head towards Snowpoint Temple, and you'll probably come across her sooner or later. Have fun chasing a child? Oh no, I don't like that. What? Sabby! Oh, she's like a kid. Oh, that's actually a really cool design. I like that with like the hat and like the green hair and like the like rosy cheeks. My clairvoyance told me that I'd lead you on a chase. Think you can reach me? I see what you mean about Sabby, but why would she be up there? Seems as though you better focus on pursuing the Warden Sabby and let me focus out on my workout while I still can. Okay. Did they say that I can't climb this with what's it called? Oh, I can't. I guess I have to go around. Hello, my name's Sabby. Nice to meet you, Derek. Same to you? I've heard about you. You're super talented, right? I bet you're gonna be fun to play with. I know why you're here, too. You want Braviary's help so you can help quell Avalok's frenzy, don't you? Yeah. Well, you'll get it. If you can catch me first. Oh, you bitch. Let's go, Braviary. So I guess I'll have to chase her around. Where's she now? Is that her all the way over there? What the fuck? Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here. And then maybe the next stream will be the last stream of the main game. This might actually be it. But yeah, sorry for like the lower I guess hyperactiveness of these streams. I'm pretty mellow playing this. I enjoy it a lot. But yeah. So I'm gonna head off, probably gonna edit for the rest of the night on some upcoming videos. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next stream. Don't know when that's gonna be yet because things are a little bit out of sorts while they figure some stuff out. But you know, streams ain't stopping. It'll just be random. So have a good night, guys. Peace.